how much how much information do I want to put out on the internet? I don't know. These are things I think to myself in the shower, as I'm getting out of the shower, setting up the video camera, as I'm about to change my clothes. I don't know. I just had a really great shower. I found a liquid gel shower cleanser called Rain Bath by Neutrogena. It smells so good. I love it. It makes me crazy how much I love it. But I don't know. I was thinking about a lot in the shower, especially in the part where I actually, you close your eyes and you're alone with your thoughts. Here, hold on. I'm gonna actually look over there for a minute while I'm talking, and probably turn off this fan so that you can actually hear me. Okay, there we go. So you can actually hear me. But I don't know. My mom knows where I work, and so the other day she came in and was like, hey. And furthermore, I just got back from Las Vegas, which was lots of fun. I mostly stayed in the hotels. I feel like I had a lot of thoughts about Vegas while I was there, and I feel like they all just kind of vanished, and I'm wondering if that is part of the Vegas thing, or... Okay, I've got a shirt on now, you can look back. Part of, does Vegas just do that to you, or am I crazy? I was pretty much stoned the whole time I was there, but, that's not true, I don't know. I didn't do a lot of drinking there. I thought I was gonna drink a lot, and then I didn't, and, I don't know, I got really nervous being there. I don't like air travel. But I responded to my dad over text because he had texted me and I hadn't texted him back for a while, and if I don't text my parents, by the way, I live fully out of the house. I'm 21 years old, haven't lived with them since I was literally in high school, and if I don't text them, they get very, very paranoid that I'm dead in a ditch, and that's okay. I'm sure if I had a kid, I would be the same way. However, my mom came in and she was like, why didn't you text me? You texted your dad. And I don't know how to tell her that it's sometimes I just don't want to fucking text you. I'm sorry. I don't know. There's all this stuff just happened recently. Right? I mean, she had breast cancer a while ago, and she had to take a bunch of time off, which she's absolutely owed. I don't even care that she's, sorry, it has nothing to do with how close I am to her. Anybody should be able to take that kind of, medical leave. It's not even, I don't know, yeah. Anyway, it shouldn't be a question. It turns out that the last year that she was off, they collected no disability for her, so when she went up to the disability office, there's no money, so she's gonna have to go back to work, and that's been kind of a really difficult prospect for her to deal with, because she hasn't been sleeping very well because of a new medication that they've put her on, as well as menopause. Duh, it happens. Can't avoid it. Or in her case, she probably skirted it for longer than is medically healthy, and that was part of it. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, I have a regular at the place that I work at, and she is my Kabbalah spiritual woo-woo lady. I love her so much. She's just such a, she's just a force of nature, and I love her. Every time she comes in, we get to have a nice chat, and she's just so sweet to me. And so, a while ago, I noticed she was looking kind of down. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Are you doing okay? And she's like, I can't trust the rest of my family with my 92-year-old father, and I need somebody to look after him. Or kind of. She was like, she didn't say that, but what she said was, I never had kids, and I've never been this tied down before in my life. And I kind of, just without thinking, was like, well, my mom did elder care for I don't know, probably longer than I was alive, but currently, you should call her. I don't know, and she did, and when I called to tell my mom about it, that I told her, she seemed really hesitant, and that's very unlike my mom, to be hesitant about pretty much anything. She pretty much knows what she wants every single second of the day, and that immediately, like, threw me for one, and I felt like, I don't know, it was just such a weird thing. And then, I don't know, like, you know, now, actually, apparently, like, she came in and I was like, oh, how did everything with Renee go? She was like, didn't you see I texted you? I'm going to be working for her. And it's like 30 hours a week. So she's going from not having worked for over 10 months to, like, working 30 hours a week, which is great. But in some ways, but really kind of shit in other ways. So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. So I'm wearing No Way to Say Goodbye by Lush. And I've switched to a non-toxic aluminum-free clay deodorant. Yeah. I don't know. Every single day that goes by in this administration, and honestly just like in America in general, I don't know that not anything. I don't know that everything that we want to change is going to change after Donald Trump is out of office. But just simply with how greedy all of the companies, corporations, and how greedy those people and entities are in this country, every single day that goes by, I consider paying more for whole ingredients and things that are owned by smaller companies, because my trust in the American corporation is waning. And furthermore, the government. Not that that was ever an entity to be trusted to begin with. I don't know. There's kind of a lot going on right now. I've been, this is kind of a serious episode. This sucks. But, like, I've also been struggling with a pretty severe, like, neck, clavicle, shoulder, like, just this whole side of my body and this pinpoint in my back and neck, like right here, hurt a lot all the time, and the pain management for that has been really spotty. And even an institution that I would gladly go back to now, Kaiser, has been very I don't know, not unresponsive. They're just like, oh, you're 21 years old, like that kind of pain is really strange. I'm like, what do I do about it? They sent me to physical therapy one time. And then I was given naproxen one time. That's it. Which is a Aleve, by the way. That's like the liquid gels. Honestly, what was nice is it was like $9 instead of like $22. But like, don't, you know, I'm not a chump. Like, I don't know. I also, like, I think here's something really kind of big for me. So I'm trying to tell myself that I'm wrong about things. Like, sometimes this chest pain coincides with some anxiety that I have, and it feels like I'm having a heart attack, or some shit like that. And it's like sitting down and being like, maybe I'm wrong about that, or maybe I'm a hypochondriac, is like fucking psyching me out. Like, I don't know. So, there's that. I don't know. And then too, also thinking about, like, is the weed impacting that? Is the booze impacting that? Like, do I feel better when I have sober weeks? The answer is yes, by the way. Duh. But, you know, I don't want to watch myself get turned into a paranoid, like, pothead. That's, like, the worst kind of pothead to be. I also just feel like a huge lack of creativity right now. There's so much going on. I feel like it's the most time off I've had in ages, funnily enough. I'm trying to hunker down and spend less. I say after coming back from Vegas. By the way, I did not gamble much in Vegas. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I feel like once you know how it works, it's like all the anything about like, oh, I could win big is just kind of gone, right? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to think of other things. Oh, maybe should we read some headlines from today? Let's see what's in the news. Alright, news today. Oh, sorry, I was looking up villager professions in Minecraft because I made a village of my own and I'm giving them all jobs. Here we go. News today. Iran has lost significant control of the Strait of Hormuz. Uh-oh. Disney and ABC sued Trump's media regulator to stop early license renewal. I don't know what that means, but anybody suing Donald Trump probably... Wait, I don't like Disney and ABC. Oh well. It's like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Go. Trump's ballroom is rising at breakneck speed, 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. Did we expect anything less from the greatest president of all time? Okay. Data centers, crypto, and tax revisions take center stage in Tuesday primaries. Yep. Lindsay Clancy said she heard male voice ordering her to kill children. What? Psychologist testifies during murder trial. I haven't been keeping up with this shit. This is going to be a very common through line through a lot of these videos as I go, oh, that thing I heard about 2 weeks ago, there was a breaking development in that? Where the hell did that come from? Bull. Okay. Trump is weighing whether to grant Canada a tariff reprieve. Please do. Our buddies in Canada, rockin'. Ossoff denounces Trump as draft-dodging, crook president, intensifying White House feud. Girl, what can I say? Somebody's always saying some shit about him. You can't shut people up, especially when it's true. Palm Beach County clerk arrested on 5 felonies involving child is suspended by DeSantis. Oh, no. See, I do actually know what this is talking about. I don't think this is a very well-worded thing. What it should say is, Palm Beach County clerk arrested on 5 felonies, either one to multiple involving child sex crimes. That's what it should say, because that's what happened. Alright, Pentagon weighing smaller U.S. military presence in Gulf once Iran war ends. I hope so. Right? Dude, you want to talk about fucking America first? I don't know a single person in this fucking country who is about putting more shit elsewhere. We have the resources to do what we need to do here in the U.S. We don't need to be getting in anybody else's fucking business. Having a global economy is great. I think it's wonderful for other places. I think we could be perfectly... Like, we have plenty of fucking land. This is like a huge thing right now. Is like this idea of scarcity. Everybody's trying to make you think that there's not enough space. We have too many people. We don't have room for, or like there's too many mouths to feed. That. I don't think that's true. I don't even know that I could prove it to you right now in 2 more minutes, because if this video exceeds 15 minutes, it takes up all the bandwidth in this house and I literally can't upload it to YouTube. But like, that's just not true. It's crazy, like, I just had, like, a huge deep breath saying that out loud. It is just not true. I don't know. I guess now I'm putting, like, the burden of proof on you, but, you know, who cares? Maybe I'll even watch this 5-10 years later and be like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I wonder what this is gonna look like 5-10 years. I wonder how we're gonna talk about this era of presidency. I literally cannot fucking wait to see what people are saying. Ugh. I can barely wait for tomorrow. He's been looking really horrible lately. He's been looking really bad. He's been looking like he might keel over. I don't know. Look, I'm never happy when somebody passes away. That's not really my prerogative. I'm not going to be unhappy if he dies in the next couple months. That's all I'm saying. In the meantime, I'm either gonna go smoke a joint or have a glass of wine and try to forget that all this is going on, because that's all you can do, right? Put on some David Bowie and deal with it. Oh, don't make me try to deal with it until I've had my coffee. Or in my case, a giant glass of water, because I don't actually drink coffee. It makes me nervous. Bye.